Good morning to all the goblins and fae and other beings that choose to join me today. I am starting up stream early. I am bypassing a lot of announcements and other things, mostly because, and it's only been 2 hours since my last stream anyways. 3 hours maybe? Um, but yeah, I'm hopping into it right now. Gonna be hopping into Vintage Story. I even think I'm going to do a really silly thing. And I know that everyone's gonna be like, we've watched you start this world like 83 times. But I'm going to duplicate my single player world, like this Pipsy Redux. I'm gonna go ahead and click edit on it. And I'm gonna copy its settings. And I'm going to go ahead and I forget how this works. I think I can create a new world with this seed. Yeah, there we go. And then I just paste in the playstyle and settings. And I'm going to also set the timer here, 10 days before monsters appear, because that's what we did in the multiplayer world. I don't believe there's anything else I need to change, because everything else should be set the same. Yep, everything else should be set the same. And I'm going to click apply. And we're going to call this Pipsy Solo. What are we going to call this? We're going to just call it Pipsy Story. There we go. And I'm going to try and use some of the things I've learned in our multiplayer world to get a much better food start. And that would allow me to focus on building the way I want to focus on building. We'll see whether it works or not. And yeah, we will go from there. So without further to do about it, let's go ahead and click create world. One of the things we will remember to do is we will remember to mark our bees right away, so that we can get back
Mark
to them
them.
there. Yep, so that we can get back to them right away after we figure things out. And also because those bees, they're near a bunch of predators. And if I understand some of the things that we can do correctly, we're going to have a use for that. So now, one of the things I have debated, and I don't think I want to, I mean, I saved it so that I can export it into my offline, where I just want to have fun and try things out build. I did save the house from the multiplayer world. That's like, you may have heard me talk to Kibsy about that, where I imported the magic wand in the other, like, Kibsy and I's world, made the copy, exported it to a file, and then threw the wand away. I did that so that I can import the house if I want to, but I think I'm going to save that import for an offline thing so that I can just have it there. I think I'm going to attempt to rebuild it from scratch solo while still doing the everything on my own. We'll see how this works out for me. We'll see how this works out. All right. Skin and voice. So we're still not adjusting our size, but I'm just looking at the options. Oh, you can be a mousy. I could be a mousy girl. No. We're just gonna go with human plus. Have our titties.
Oh,
Medium length
jeez.
fangs.
I left the door
Elaborate stick
open.
bun. Kind
Hi.
face. Cool class. We are going to stick with Malefactor as our class. Speaking of which, there are some mods that I think I might add eventually.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't finish that thought, but there are some mods I might add eventually that have specifically to do with classes. There we go. Whoop! Ouch! And I'm already being eaten by a fucking wolf. So, we got our waypoints marked, and we are now speed running to an area over here. There are two very immediate goals we have, and one of them is taken care of by getting over to this rocky area. We do have an advantage in that we know this map a little bit, but we're going to immediately punch up a bunch of these rocks. Oh, that's olivine. Wow. Not that I necessarily want olivine right now. Oh my god, there's so much olivine. Is all the rock that's not... Okay. All the rock that is not that is olivine? Okay. Oh. Thankfully, pausing. So olivine... How do it turns into 1x crushed olivine? Requires pulverizer. Crafting a hammer into olivine cluster will give you this. Smelts into. So how do you smelt it? Like, what is it smelting in Bloomery? Okay, so no, it's not an early game thing. Let's just set you all down there. You can just be three little nuggets. We'll pretend we never got there. So there is a problem. And that I don't think... Oh, yeah, it did. Never mind. I'm just in the wrong place. I'm gonna be like, there is a problem in which I don't think this generated the same way. And it did. I just am not as far over as I thought I was. But our goal here is to get a nice, healthy inventory of rocks. And the reason we want to do that is because rocks are easy to place on the ground. So even though if we get, like, a full inventory, even if we load it up, we can carry all these rocks to our place and just throw them on the ground and everything will be happy. We don't have to worry about overloading ourselves. And those are flax, like it's not fully grown. Let's mark that. It's 8 of 9. It's a real shame that it's 8 of 9. I am very tempted to just take it anyways. But there is some wisdom to leaving it until it's full grown. I have a very big impatience about collecting it so that I can grow it. And just make sure that we have marked those things. We're gonna mark this clay deposit. I didn't see this last time I was over here. I'm sure it was here, but I just didn't see it. We also have so much copper over here, but we don't have any place to store it, so we're not grabbing the copper yet. We just know that there is literally tons over here. Like, when we get ready to move to the Copper Age, it will be a very quick and swift thing in this world.
Gypsy, you should join the shared chat also